Hi guys, this is Jones Fitness and Outdoor, and today I just want to give an insight in my YouTube endeavor. I've been on YouTube for about 4.5 years and have gained like 1,400 subscribers, made a couple of hundred videos. So do you have anything to learn from my experience? Well, I wouldn't know, but I'm just gonna tell you some of the things I've been focusing on, what I've been trying, and yeah, how I've been doing, and mostly how and what I've been doing, and how's it going. That's more like a numbers game, subscribers and watch hours and so on. So, but I can tell you, I started 4.5 years ago. I have the same idea, and I think it's important. If your idea is to be on YouTube, next question is, what are you going to do, of course. And I think it's important to do something that you like doing. If you like sitting around talking or editing videos or just playing video games or computer games or being outside in the outdoors, if you like the gym, whatever it is, you should be doing YouTube videos and a channel about the things you do and what you like doing. At least that's my idea. My channel is named Fitness and Outdoor. Fitness, it's a bit of a stretch. I'm more into training, but I think doesn't sound as good. And the outdoors, I am outdoors either way, if I'm filming or not. So that's my number one tip, conclusion. And I made some thought experiments before I started, but that was my conclusion. I'm gonna have an endless supply of ideas and stuff and video topics, because I am quite I know those areas quite well. So that's number one. And when you have decided what you want to do and what you want to film, I would say next thing is, I can assure you the equipment will be way in the end, way in the end. Because number two is, you need to start filming. If you have seen YouTube videos, you have some sort of idea probably how it should look or how you want it to look. And that doesn't by any stretch of the imagination mean that you will be able to produce what you like to see, but you need to start producing to be able to learn and figure out and test and try and so on, and see what works and what works for you. Are you alone? Will you be filming yourself? Do you have a cameraman? Do you have a friend? Do you have a whole team? All that's gonna set the the limits of your productions. I film myself almost all the time. On occasion I have had help, but that's mostly like I'm out in the woods with a friend, my daughter, my fiance, and I just hand them the camera and ask them to film. But usually I just bring the camera and it's me. So number one, you need a channel, you need a topic, you need a theme. Number 2, you need to start filming. Because you need to get videos out there. And I think if you the first videos, if you look at my channel, the first videos, I'm not very proud of them, except for the fact that I did them. Quality might be so and so, my editing so and so, the sound probably not very good. But then when you have started, you have made a video, you have edited it and uploaded, created a thumbnail, all those things, you will need to set a schedule, in my opinion. I have different schedules. Usually I might change my scheduling like after Christmas and after summer. Then I decide my goal. Is it to release one video a week? In my opinion, that should be the furthest apart. Maybe you want to do 2 or 3 a week or more. I mean, just go for it. But I think for myself anyway, it's been helpful to decide that once a week, release on Sundays, as an example. I have done that for a long time. That's just helpful, and then you can plan your filming. And usually for me that has been that I film, go out once, I make a couple of videos, and then I go home, I edit and I upload, and I have like in the weeks to come there is gonna be videos. Yeah, if it's Sundays, it is Sundays. And then I can relax a bit. I have no stress. I don't have to obsess with I need to go out and film. I can just relax, and the videos will release as I have scheduled, and we'll see how it goes. And that might be in the beginning also, I think, a good idea, because you need to try different approaches to your main topic or brand or whatever you want to call it. But if you are into, let's say, fitness, maybe you want to try videos where you just talk about fitness and your ideas and your approach, and maybe you want to try videos where you actually go to the gym or go out running or whatever you do, and you film yourself doing the thing, and maybe mix those two, because you want to try, see what the audience likes and dislikes. In a while, after a couple of videos, you will realize what they like, and maybe you adapt, maybe you don't. I mean, because maybe you just like doing certain videos, and you like a certain style of thumbnail and so on. All these guys with the how to be a YouTube star videos, they will tell you lots of things about how to be successful. I'm not successful, so I can't tell you how to do it. I don't know how the thumbnail should be, because if I knew, probably I would have more subscribers and more views. But anyway, when you look at your own production, so when you look at your own videos and how they do, you will quite soon, I would say, you will realize what people want, and maybe you can also see like, okay, in this format I don't look my best, I don't get the best results, so maybe I'm gonna like lean into this instead. And then maybe you need some help in the beginning, something that can draw views. I mean, when I look at the analytics or the statistics, I can honestly tell you that, and you can see it for yourself. If you go to my channel, go to the videos and you sort them by most views, you will see that it is like reviews and previews and whatever you want to call it, but it has something to do with a product and a brand name, and it's in the like the sphere I'm in, the outdoor, and maybe bordering to tactical and tactical stuff and hiking gear and so on. There are some brands that stands out, and I mean I knew it when I started. So, but maybe you can do it as well, depending on your niche. For me, it is like brands like Arc'teryx, 511 Tactical, Salomon boots. I mean, you can, if you're lucky. I wouldn't say I've been so lucky so far, but I mean, if you can find a product that lots of people are interested in, and there are not a lot of reviews or good enough reviews, you might even get lucky. I mean, so if you have a product, maybe you already have it, or maybe if you buy it and you try it out and you film it, that can, I would say, help your channel, because I've gotten a lot of views and subscribers from those kind of videos. And on the other hand, the videos that I somewhat prefer doing, I would like them to do better, is my like hiking videos, where I just go out in the woods, bring my dog, bring a backpack, I walk around, film stuff, film myself, have a cup of coffee, maybe talk to the camera. Usually they have a couple of views, sometimes really a couple, or maybe 10 or 20 or a couple of hundred views, but very, very rarely they have thousands of views. So, but still, my point is you have to try it out, see what works, see if you need to use products, how much can you do, because it costs money. I very, very rarely get a product to review. It has happened sometimes, but not a lot. Then, of course, as your channel grows, it will be probably easier. And when you have your, your idea, and you have your MO, and you know how you like to do things, and maybe even know it works in some capacity, you might feel comfortable reaching out to companies and offering them your like fan base in return for products to review, or maybe just sponsored products, or maybe you get them cheaper, I don't know. But that's, I would say, a way to go. Use products if it fits your niche. So, I would say the step so far: find a niche channel, like a sphere you want to be in. Start filming. Evaluate what kind of movies or films do better or worse. There are lots of tools, of course, that you can use. That can help you with the analytics and help you to manipulate the titles and thumbnails and stuff like that. But I think that's not the most important thing. It's more important to start, because you need some momentum. You can't really plan yourself all the way to a successful channel or a project of any kind. And now I just want to mention something. I think it's kind of obvious, but I mean, you need something to record with. I started with a phone, and that was okay. Phones actually have quite good cameras. They are quite simple to use, or easy to use. But what you will be lacking is audio. The sound quality will probably not be very good. But depending on how you do it, you might get away with it. There are some, microphones you can use, depending on, what kind of phone you have. But yeah, just try it out. I would say try it out, and then I started with a phone. Then I bought a small camera, just a Canon PowerShot, I think it's called. Just press and record, basically. The camera does everything for you. Now I have a Canon 750D, just had it for a short while, a couple of months, still trying to get used to it. But if you are going for a camera, I would say do not just focus on the picture quality or the video quality you want, but sound is probably more important, because people can't stand it if you are out of focus, or if for some reason the video quality, it might be too dark or too grainy or anything. But in my opinion, or my experience from being like a person who watches YouTube and also produces, people can stand it if the video quality is a bit off. But if the sound is off, they're gonna terminate your video so quick. So when you go for, when you wanna leave the filming with your phone and going for a camera, take your time and study it, and find out what you think you need. I would say you need a mic, external mic. That's basically why I left the small, easy, simple camera system and went for a DSLR. And that has other drawbacks. Now I experience sometimes the camera is out of focus. That never happened with an easier camera. You can't really do the same things with a simpler camera, but it's not gonna mess up as much. So it's like, yeah, the coin has two sides, as you might say. Yeah, sound is even more important than the visual. So, but anyway, you have a phone, so why don't you start with a phone? It's gonna be super. And you see people who are really, really successful. They might even have bad video quality. Sound, that's not gonna be an issue, because people won't stand it. But so you can just go with what you have. That, I would say, to start a YouTube endeavor, that's quite a good start. So, if we get some views, maybe I will get back to this topic. I can answer questions if you have them, leave them in the comments. Until next time, guys, keep improving, stay safe, and see you next time.